Hello, this is question 1 on your mixed exercise 2 from year 12, and you have to solve the following equations with our calculator. We have, they are all quadratic equations, so we are going to try to factorize them. That's our first option, and if we can factorize them, we can use the quadratic formula. You can use the quadratic formula straight away if you want to, but sometimes it's faster factorize. So here we look for two numbers that multiply together give me 2, and added together give me 3. So we have x plus 2, x plus 1. Yeah, the product is 3, the product is 2, the sum is 3, which means x is going to be minus 1 and x is going to be minus 2. And these are my solutions to the equation. For the second one, when we have to factorize a quadratic and the coefficient of x is the x squared is different than 1, we are looking for two numbers that multiply together give me the product of a and c, so minus 30, and added together give me 13, and that's going to be 15 and minus 2. And then what I do is this 13x, I write it using this information. This is going to be 15x minus 2x. So I have 3x squared plus 15x minus 2x minus 10. And what I'm going to do is to factorize always the first two terms and the second two terms. First two terms is 3x, x plus 5, and the other two I can get the minus 2 and have x plus 5. We are going to have one factor in common. So that means I can write these two in a bracket, so 3x minus 2 multiplied by x plus 5. Because when I expand the bracket, I will have this one multiply this bracket, this one multiply this bracket, like I have here. So my solutions are going to be first bracket equal to 0 is 2/3. Second bracket equal to 0 is minus 5. Yeah, I'm doing this bracket 0, this bracket 0. For the next one, we have something similar, but we have to rearrange. So we are going to bring this to the left, or we are going to subtract for x and 3 here. So 5x squared minus 10x minus 4x is minus 14x and minus 3. I have to do something similar to what I did before. So the product of these two is minus 15. So two numbers that multiply together give me minus 15 and added together minus 14 are going to be minus 15 and 1. So again, I rewrite this one as minus 15x plus 1x, or the other way around, the order doesn't matter, yeah? What I mean is that the x can go at the front and the minus 15 after, not that you can change the sign. Be careful with the signs, yeah? And then we are going to factorize these first two and factorize these two. So I have 5x at the front, x minus 3, and then I have x minus 3. Again, two brackets in common, so I'm going to write this and this. This is like 1, but we don't write it at the front, so bracket 5x plus 1, and then the other bracket is x minus 3 equal to 0. First bracket equal to 0 means x is minus 1/5, and the second bracket equal to 0 is x equal 3. Yeah, and then the last one, I'm not going to expand the bracket. When you have a situation like this one, you don't need to expand the bracket and do this way, it's longer. So what we are going to do is we are going to square root both sides, and then I have 2x minus 5. So if I square root both sides, is 2x, I'm going to copy it, 2x minus 5 squared is 7, which means if I square both sides, 2x square root minus 5 is going to be plus and minus root 7. And it's a linear equation now, so I want to leave my x alone. I'm going to add 5 in both sides, which means 2x is going to be 5 plus minus root 7. So we could write the 5 at the front of the 5 here, but it's more common to write it here. And then I'm going to divide by 2. So x is going to be 5 plus minus root 7 divided by 2. Yeah, if you expand the bracket, simplify and solve the quadratic equation, you will get the same answer. But it's going to be much longer because it's not even easy to factorize, and you will have to use the quadratic formula. Yeah, this one is much faster. And that's all with this question.